Hey, church family. As most of you know, on January 12th, we're moving to two services at 9:15 and 11 o'clock. And one of the things that I'm excited about this shift is that in our kids ministry, we're going to move to a model where every class in both services is going to have a lead teacher. I get excited even thinking about my own children getting to see the same face every Sunday where they get to partner with us in discipling our kids. I wanted you to hear from someone who's gotten to serve in that way at other churches before where they've had a lead teacher and the impact it's had on kiddos, but also on him. So if you haven't met my dad, this is Colin Millar, and he's gotten to serve in that way before. I wanted you to hear from him just about what that's been like, both for you as a teacher, as well as the impact it's had on some kiddos.
Well, it is without a doubt one of the most life transformational things that God can use you in. It's week by week being with the same children and growing in friendship and imparting God's love through your life into their lives. There are two children that come to my mind who I began in pre-K class. One was Sophie, and prior to that was Wade Drake. And I went up with their classes and were with them both for 2 years, every Sunday. And I discovered the impact that God had on those children when hearing from Wade Drake's dad 30 years later.
Wow.
He said, Wade still got your Zakanaka bear. And he talks about you as the best Sunday school teacher ever.
Wow.
And Sophie was suddenly this young woman, deep prayer warrior, just amazing. And this is what I've been experiencing at the well. And the thought of being with my grandchildren and all of your children weekly is like going into San Marcos as in heaven.
So he's obviously quite excited. I'm excited. And I wanted to share this with you, so that you can be praying for our church as we prepare for this change in our church family. But also, we're still looking for two lead teachers in our first service, in the 9:15 service, in the guppies class and in the turtles class, which is our babies and our toddlers. So if you're like, man, I'd love to hang out with Rosalie and Liam every Sunday morning, we would love to have that conversation with you. Church, God has been providing for every step of the journey that God has had us on as a church. And I can't wait to see what he does in this next chapter.